Hello, I'm Stephen Chun with Money and Tech, and I'm here at the Coin Congress in San Francisco, and I'm joined by Managing Partner of Binary Financial, Harry Ye. Harry, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me, Stephen.
How's the Coin Congress going for you?
It's great. We had a good session yesterday. I did a session on the introduction on how to trade Bitcoin, and actually just trading in general.
You know, for those that didn't get a chance to see your presentation, tell us some of the key points.
Sure. So the key points of the talk that I actually gave were really just more of a, so all the sessions that I actually do when I'm not on panels, I actually want to teach something to the audience. So in this case, what I actually did was the introduction to trading Bitcoin was really more about learning kind of like the different types of chart patterns that Bitcoin exhibits, different exchanges that you can trade on, trader psychology, what are the things that you need to know about. Just really more information so that somebody that's the first time that wants to trade Bitcoin can actually go home and start using some of that information.
Now, were there any takeaways, applications of maybe some people in the audience were beginners? And
Absolutely. So actually, I was quite surprised. The first question I asked people in the audience, I asked them to raise their hands if how many people in the room actually, so there's a room of about 150 people, and I asked how many of you have actually traded stocks, options, or currencies, and only 4 hands were raised. And then of those 4 people, I said, okay, how many of you have actually traded on a platform such as Interactive Brokers or Thinkorswim? And the answer was like 2. So it actually really surprised me that a lot of people that actually trade Bitcoin don't really understand how the price of Bitcoin actually works, or actually even other assets for that matter. So definitely I would say if you came to the session, you probably got a lot of takeaways, not just for how to trade Bitcoin, but how to even trade other assets such as stocks, options, or commodities as well. Definitely.
Now, on that note, what is the current landscape of cryptocurrency trading?
So, I mean, we specifically focus on Bitcoin. We don't really touch any of the other alts except Litecoin to a certain extent. I mean, the trading landscape right now is mostly, there's more net buyers. So that's actually why the price of Bitcoin has actually been continuing to go up. I mean, people are actually starting to look at Bitcoin as part of their portfolio and asset management. So that's really where we come in. I mean, Binary Financial, our main focus is really trading. So we trade on exchanges, we buy low, we sell high, but we're also looking at markets to do things such as facilitating large block trades for high net worth clients and institutions. I mean, right now, if somebody wants to add $5 million worth of Bitcoin to their portfolio, how do they do it? Well, we can help them get access to that.
Now, as adoption grows, will trading grow or decrease?
Absolutely. I mean, right now, most of the price of Bitcoin that's going up is fueled by speculation. People actually think that the price of Bitcoin going up is actually because of user adoption. I think longer term that might be the case, but until tools such as hedging with options and futures actually come into place, right now you're not going to see the price go up because people are adopting it on Dell.com or Expedia. Because what's going to happen is, BitPay or Coinbase or any other payment processor such as GoCoin, when they take Bitcoins, if somebody buys a plane ticket, that vendor, unless they specifically want to hold Bitcoin, they have to offload it to somewhere. So they'll either sell it to a fund like ours, or they have to sell it on the open market. And that actually creates selling pressure.
Can you tell us any updates on your investments?
I mean, we don't talk to, I mean, our fund primarily is a trading fund. So, we actually have a sister fund called Binary Capital that's specifically a venture fund and a Series A, whereas we focus really more on trading the underlying asset of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. But we actually have a portion of our fund that's actually earmarked for investments in the industrial mining side of mining. So actually one of our investments was a Bitfury.
Now, just kind of teach us, because you're really good at this, how is Bitcoin trading in comparison to others?
Well, it's definitely the most liquid of all the cryptocurrencies out there, and it's the most well known. So that's really why we focus on Bitcoin itself, because it's kind of the gold standard. It's tried and tested. There's good markets for it. It's very easy to get in and out. So, we believe that to become an expert on something, you just really need to focus on that one thing. So that's why our focus is really just on Bitcoin right now.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think one of the things that are going to be really exciting for the space of Bitcoin that's coming up in the next years or so, it's going to be derivatives, because derivatives are going to allow speculators to make a lot of money, and hedgers such as mining companies and as well payment processing companies, people that actually want to hold Bitcoin now, they're going to be able to offload some of that risk to speculators.
Do you see any challenges with these derivatives that you're predicting for future growth?
Derivatives are kind of like a necessary key part, just as the way right now, there's really no way to hedge downside risk. And if I'm somebody right now that wants to buy Bitcoin in the future, but I don't want to buy it right now, there's really no easy way for me to do that. So I think derivatives are going to play a key part in the growth of the future of Bitcoin for sure.
Well, thanks so much for being here with us, Harry. This is Harry Ye, the managing partner of Binary Financial. This is Stephen Chun here at the San Francisco Coin Congress. Thank you for watching Money and Tech.